not a doctor.
That truck is so good. Oh, so good for my audio. Okay, my name is Dr. Snakes. I'm Australian. I live in a city that will not be disclosed in Australia. I have been doing tarot for 5 years and I think I'm pretty good at it. So a little bit about the way that I read tarot. I do pretty literal readings. I also have some decks that are for more spiritual readings, but that sort of depends on the question. The way that I work when I'm doing readings for people is I get them to keep their question secret. So they ask the question in their head and then I pull the cards and I basically tell them about their situation, and that just affirms to them that I'm getting the right message. And then once they've confirmed that, yes, I've figured out what it is about, I get them to say their question out loud. And that helps me to get more clarity about the reading. The reason that works the way it does is because tarot reading is a sort of spiritual channel. That means that I open myself up to the ancestors and guides of that person as well as my own to send through messages that person needs. So the messages that are coming out of the cards, like the cards already know what the question is, even if I don't. So they will get an accurate reading with or without me. It's just up to me to interpret them properly. Okay. So what do we have here? I got 3 decks here for you guys to pick from. So let's say this one's pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3. So I want you to meditate on the topic of today, which is the tea on your friend group. Do they have your back? Lies, gossip. I know it's a pretty clickbaity title, but I personally am very interested in this reading to see how it will go. I've never done a reading for like a mass anonymous group before, so the way that this will go is that you will know if a message is meant for you out of the reading, and you will know if it's not. So don't fret if something's not making sense for you. It could be that this video just isn't for you. I would only watch pick a card readings if your intuition is like really going off about it. Like say the video shows up multiple times in your feed, or it's like a question that you've been wondering like that day or like 5 minutes ago, and it just like happens to pop up. It's like, oh wow, that's probably meant for you. If you've done like a deep dive to find this video after like watching a lot of other videos, I would take this stuff with a bit more grain of salt. I'm setting the intention that this video will find whoever it needs to find when it needs to find them. I don't really care so much about views at the moment. I trust that my channel will build because I know I'm good at what I do. But I also want the messages to be accurate and helpful to people. That's like my #1 priority. So if it doesn't work out for you, don't fret. You can leave a suggested question in the comments if there's something that you would like me to do instead. Woo! Okay, so with that out of the way, meditate on the question while you figure out which pile you're going to pick. Pile 1, the tea on your friend group. Do they have your back? Pile 2, the tea on your friend group. Do they have your back? Pile 3, let's get into pile 1. Group. Do they have your back? Let's get into pile 1. So for anyone wondering, this is the Muka Tarot. Okay, what's the tea on pile 1's friend group? Okay, so you've probably known them for a while if you clicked on pile number 1. These are people that you may have been friends with in childhood. So this is the 6 of Cups, by the way. Yeah, so you might have known them a while. I would say this is for the people who have had the same friend group since like high school or even like childhood, or just for a very long time, like you've got history. This is not like a new friend group that you've just sort of ingratiated yourself in. This could also mean that your friend group has something to do with children, if you're like a mother or father or just a parent in general, and you go to like, oh, so we got the justice card. Okay, yeah, so if you're a mummy, a daddy, and you go to like childcare groups or something to, with your kid, it could be like a group that you've met through children. Maybe you're like a childcare teacher, but like children are could somehow be involved in your friend group, or it's a group of people that you've known since you were a child. We have the Justice card. Okay, so it's a fairly balanced relationship that's coming out here. There's a lot of fairness. I'd say there's an emphasis on fairness. Sorry. I won't know the full story until I've got 3 cards out here. So, oh, do you know this could be a very specific message for just a couple of you. There could be some sort of custody battle happening that's causing tension in your friend group. So let's say maybe you're a bit older, or maybe you're just, again, like a group of friends that revolves around maybe like your kids are friends. So like your kids met through school, and then you guys all started to hang out like midday, like wine dates or something, or, you know, just like coffee shop dates, whatever it is that you guys do. And now there could be a divorce happening, because this is the legal system. Justice is about fairness and equality and the law. So when children are involved in the law, I just think custody battle. Like there could be, if the Hierophant card comes out, then I would say like definitely it's someone's marriage, but okay. And then we have death. So yeah, so there's like some sort of like event that's transforming the way that your friend group works. I'm really thinking custody battle. If you are not a person who has children, this is just a group of people who have known each other for a long time, who are sort of just going through a lot of life changes. And I would struggle, like honestly, that I would just read it more as the custody battle thing. It's pretty specific, so if that doesn't resonate with you, then maybe these next few cards that come out will help to clarify it for you. Okay, yeah, so we've got the Knight of Swords. So there's like, yeah, so someone's fighting for something. It could be that, something, so if your friend group has just known each other for a long time, it could be that there's something that happened a long time ago that's causing tension in the group now about like whether or not that was fair, whether or not it's right. So it's like you could be reevaluating that situation in a new light. And so it's like questions of like old stuff coming up and putting your friendship to the test. It's not too dramatic here, but it is something that's going to cause a change of dynamic in the group. There's someone here who's just like, yeah, they've got something that they're fighting for. So not necessarily a bone to pick, it's more like a social issue that comes out here. It's like an issue of someone's safety. It's like fighting for someone or on behalf of someone. That's why I keep thinking there's a custody battle involved. Oh, okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. That makes me think that it is, I'm really just seeing like I know that the Hierophant is not here, but I'm really seeing there's like divorce energy or like impending divorce energy here. There could be questions about like money going on. I'm not really seeing, there's nothing really like dodgy about the friend group so far. It's more just like drama surrounding someone's situation, or again this like past situation where if it's something that's coming up from the past, it could be an issue to do with money, like maybe somebody took money from someone else that they haven't paid back yet, or it could be that someone sort of took an opportunity that was meant for somebody else, but there's definitely like money involved here. It could also be that this person who is like doing the fighting is not really qualified. So it's like, it could almost like not be their business, or they're like not really qualified to be doing this. Where the law is involved and the death card, it's like, this is so left of field. So like, this is very specific, but it could be that someone is really interested in like unsolved mysteries, maybe to do with like the disappearances of children and like the justice system or whatever. So if that is like you, or that is like someone who hasn't been trained, I'm talking about somebody who has not like gone and studied criminology or something, they just have like a really heightened interest in this. And I don't mean just the way that like people are when they watch Unsolved on Netflix or YouTube or whatever. I mean like they are really invested in this, so if that resonates with you, then this is definitely your reading. But I just see someone who's like sort of fighting for something here, but they're not really qualified to do it. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed again. Yeah, so it's like someone's expectations. Yeah, okay, so somebody didn't pay somebody. Somebody owes somebody money. And this person is like fighting to get what they deserve, basically. Yeah, so that's where justice comes in. So this could be from a long time ago. This could be somebody who has owed somebody money for a long time. And maybe at first, this, like, I think it's really going to affect, because you have the Death card. Sorry, I think that shadow is like covering quite a bit. When the Death card is here, it means that this is something that is going to like change the dynamic a lot. It's just there's going to be like some sort of transformation. That's what death represents. In a much more literal sense, this could be an actual death, and it could be a matter of, because the justice, like legal system is here and there's so much money stuff going on, it could be about someone's inheritance as well. So maybe somebody, if somebody's like inheritance life is coming into your friendship group, is like somehow affecting the friendship group right now, like if they feel like they're not getting the money they deserve. I don't know how that would affect your friend group, but that's like some... Ooh, and then we got the Three of Swords, sorry, reversed. I mean, upright. Oh, God. Okay. So you got the Heartbreak. And then you got the Three of Pentacles again. Are you like friends with your co-workers? This is for people who, this bit here is for people who are friends with their co-workers. I'm seeing like, yeah, okay. So like someone could be detaching from the friend group due to, maybe you guys invested in something together. I'm just seeing money, like money is the problem with this group. So maybe your friend group invested in something together. It could have been like a joint project. It could have been that you're co-workers. And someone's just like really, really butthurt about this thing that happened a while ago, and they're not going to let it go. Like they want their money, or like they want their dues, basically. If it's not literally money, it's like they want what they deserve. They believe that they've been wronged somehow. This could be you. So it's someone who is like detaching from a group of people who have hurt them, because either this person is not being acknowledged or for what they've done, or they're just not being properly compensated. So this is the tea, huh? There's some money drama in the group. This is why you don't do business endeavors with friends, y'all. Yeah, this kind of striking me as like a business endeavor gone wrong. And then you got the Nine of Swords. Okay, so someone's pretty anxious about this. Oh, you got the Moon reversed. Oh shit, someone's worried that a secret is gonna come out. Okay, here's the juice. Here's the juice. Yeah, someone's really worried that, oh my God, okay. Okay, so there's definitely at least one person. This is not the person from before, this is someone else. There is at least one person in your friend group who was really, really worried that something sort of incriminating is going to come out about them. It's like weighing on their mind. They've got a secret. And I think the secret is either come out already or it's going to come out because the Moon is reversed. And then you've got the Strength card reversed, which is to me about someone revealing their true nature. So the Strength card depicts like a woman who's tamed a lion. when it's reversed, it's like someone who was putting up a facade. It's like they were always this lion waiting to pounce. So, it's like, and that's not necessarily like an evil person. It's just someone who's got a more animalistic nature or like a more selfish nature than they let on. So yeah, this is like something about someone's reputation, which could be really incriminating to do with like all this money stuff that was going on. So yeah, there's going to be some like pretty damning evidence that this person definitely fucked the other person over. Excuse my language. This is my channel, I swear. Yeah, so someone's guilty. Someone is definitely guilty of like not properly compensating someone else. Okay, and then we've got the Five of Swords, which is just about like disagreements and conflicts. So yeah, when this comes out, it's like kind of, it's going to cause a lot of like separation in the group. People like choosing sides, I would say. Maybe not exactly choosing sides because we didn't get the Two of Swords, but then you got the Six of Wands reversed. So that's about like someone's ego that's been like bruised. And I think that would be the strength person as well, because like, you know, Lion, Leo, ego, that all links for me. Yeah, so someone's got a bruised ego. And that's why they're gonna sort of deny all this, even though it's like they can't deny it. It's like it's obvious that they did this, but they're going to deny it out of like to like protect their ego and like try and save face. I think like, oh, and then you got the Five of Cups, which is disappointment. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be like more than anything. People aren't gonna like, more than anything. What this is gonna cause is just like disappointment in this person. So they're sort of digging themselves a deeper hole. It's like, it's more sad than anything, like watching them try and defend themselves against this. And then it's like a mask off sort of moment, where you realize that this person has such a big ego and is like, maybe not a narcissist, but like definitely like can't admit that they're wrong, can't take any accountability, and so everyone is just sort of like looking at them, realizing like, oh wow, you were right all along about this person. Like they definitely, I'm sure that they actually do owe you. It's yeah. So it's more like this is between two people, is what I'm saying. There's two people here in the friend group where one has wronged the other, to do with money, like not properly compensating them, probably maybe a long time ago. And they could have got the justice system involved. So it like maybe at first, like I said, this Knight of Swords, they're not backing down. They're fighting for this because they know that they're in the right, and it's true, they are in the right. Like it's gonna become pretty obvious pretty soon that this I'm thinking Leo. I don't know why I'm thinking Leo, but this like person who embodies Leo traits is definitely the one who's in the wrong. Like they definitely did fuck this person over. All right, any final? Okay, we got the Star. Star is like attention and being your best self. Oh, and you got the Two of Cups. Changing really suddenly. Oh, okay. This is like kind of separate. It's like related to your friend group, but it's like it's also kind of separate to all that other drama. I think that once this person's been, like, once the Knight of Swords person has been exonerated, the one who was fighting before, it's going to cause like a lot of harmony in the friend group, maybe even like a relationship to blossom, because I think people are going to realize that this person, they're going to realize that they were sort of right all along. I think people are going to just see this person in a new light. It's going to happen. It's going to be like a real like flipping the switch sort of energy. This can also mean like someone in your friend group is going to meet like their soulmate soon, and that's going to be like really sudden. That's like a whole separate thing. Okay, yeah, so I'm not seeing any like bitchiness right now. Let me just reiterate the question again. Does your friend group have your back? Does your friend group have your back? I'm gonna say The overall message of this reading is like, don't invest with your friends. Don't. I wouldn't, as long as there's not money involved. You have good friends, but I think when it comes to money, there's just like some possessiveness and stuff. Yeah, like literally do not work with them. Literally don't work. That's the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and you got the Four of Pentacles upright. So it's like, hang on to your money, sis. Do not give them money. They won't pay it back. Do not invest in anything with them. Just don't let your money get entangled with theirs. Like, I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying, like, if someone else's bad business decision should not affect you. And it just seems like, yeah, they do not be having good business sense. It could also be that the people who were fighting earlier were a couple. Yeah, so there's people, the Knight of Swords and the Leo person, they could have easily been a couple, and it could have seemed like they had like they had everything figured out. Like, it could have seemed on the outside like they were going to get married and all this and that, but that flipped really quickly and it became all about money. Because here's the Hierophant card as well. That's like marriage and tradition. Oof. Get prenup. Definitely get prenup. Don't get your money entangled with these people. If this is you in this relationship, if you are the Knight of Swords person, you got nothing to worry about. Like, the truth is going to come out. If you are the Leo person, don't dig yourself into a deeper hole. And this doesn't mean you're necessarily a Leo, but if you know that you've fucked somebody over with their money, like, just own up to it. It's going to come out either way. Yeah. Yeah, so that would make sense as well, because I was talking about divorce before, so this could have been a married couple who went through all of this. This could have just been, again, about divorce and like the splitting of ownership, like custody battles, money and all that stuff. So that could have been putting strain in your relationship too. But yeah, nothing too shady. As long as you don't get in money deals with these people, nothing too shady. Congrats. All right, thank you. Pile number 1, let's move on to pile number 2. Okay, group number 2. What's the tea on you, boo-boo? So I shuffle while I read, and that's sort of a non-negotiable for me. That's just how I go through the cards. Oh, what a terrible riffle that was. So you're welcome to skip through, but I'm going to be shuffling throughout the reading. All right, pile 2, what is the tea on your friend group? Do they have your back? Oh. I knew this card would come out at some point. You got the Seven of Swords reversed. So the Seven of Swords is about, it's literally just about people going behind each other's backs. Yeah, that's not a good first card, to be quite honest. That's not a good first card. It's about like sneakiness. It's literally just like about going at. Oh, and there's like the Three of Pentacles as well, which is like, this could be co-workers, like the workplace. So you might be friends with your co-workers. You also might just be involved in like a financial endeavor together. Or it could be that this person is like being sneaky when it comes to like joint resources. Let's see, let's get into it. Two of Cups. Oh, maybe it's a couple. Oh my god, this is literally, I feel like this is similar to the first pile. Maybe this is a continuation if you chose both. Okay, so you've got, the Three of Pentacles is like the workplace. It's like people that you work with. It can also be a job opportunity. But the Seven of Swords is like, oh, you know what? It can also mean like someone's failed to sabotage something. someone could be trying to sabotage a work relationship. Because like the Two of Cups, it's not always romantic. I think it can just mean two people who really get and share each other's energy a lot. It could just be two people who work together really well, and someone wants to sabotage that, or like one of the people in the group is maybe looking at other options. Let's see, let's get into it. Tell me about part 2's friend group. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Let's go. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone's boss. This is someone's boss or like a higher up. This is definitely like a workplace scenario. This is someone who like holds the resources in this situation. And then the Knight of Cups is like, okay, so the boss is like not getting what they want in some way. So, okay, it could be that there's two people working underneath this person. So that would mean the 3. So maybe you work at like a very small workplace. I only take one card at a time. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is like somehow not getting what they want out of this scenario. So if anyone's getting fucked over, it's the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're the boss. So yeah, if you are the boss, I would be worried about your underlings trying to usurp you or just doing something behind your back, like doing something sneaky, like in the workplace. Damn, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, like this is about like stuff going wrong. So yeah, someone not getting what they want. It's sort of like, not exactly chaos. That would be the Death card reversed for me, but it's like definitely stuff going wrong. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles might be a bit worried about like other stuff. This could be like to do with business right now. So the Queen of Pentacles isn't really involved in this, but this could be directly affecting the Queen of Pentacles like livelihood. So what are those two bitches up to? What are those two bitches up to? This is like, I think this is like two people entering a deal as well, where one person is not being fully honest with the other. Okay, you got the King of Cups reverse. So, okay, maybe, so there could be romantic feelings involved, but I don't think it's reciprocated. Because the King of Cups reversed is like, there's definitely feelings involved. So it could be two people who are quite close who chose to work together. Again, like it's not a good idea. So this person could be taking on more of the work than this person. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a hard-working woman and it's upright. So Queen of Pentacles could be taking on a lot more of the responsibility. And then you got the Two of Wands. Like, damn, this person, like, the King of Cups is like a... King of Cups with the Two of Wands reversed, like this person is feeling some tension or like creating some tension. Cause I think that they got feelings. I think they got feelings, y'all, for real. This is also, yeah, so like this is also just stressing that this person is like not in charge. So like this Queen of Pentacles is in charge, this person is not. This person works for the Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit, and like they don't want to be alone. Like, I think this person is not pulling their weight. The King of Cups is not pulling their weight in this endeavor, but they also know that they can't do this alone. So it's like, maybe they're putting on a face like they care about this person, the Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Cups could be putting on a face like they care about the Queen of Pentacles more than they actually do. Because they are afraid of having to work alone. They know that they wouldn't succeed on their own. So it's like they're riding on the coattails of Queen of Pentacles. So, if this is you, if the Queen of Pentacles is you, then the answer is, yeah, you've got someone shitty around you who's just riding on your coattails. And it's definitely someone who, like, this person could be, like, supportive and stuff to your face, but that is not the case. Like, maybe they talk shit to you, like, they talk shit about you to your co-workers, and they just are not pulling their weight. Like, they're really not putting in the same level of effort. And then you got the devil, yeah, which is, like, negativity. I think there's, like, a weird power thing going on. So this is, the devil is like a lot of negative energy. It can also be, especially reversed, just because the Two of Wands came out, which is like friction and like I'm feeling like sexual tension, but also like, again, not reciprocated necessarily. It could be that this person is like, maybe you rejected them and they're scorned. They're like a scorned reject. Eight of Swords, yeah, which is like they're holding themselves back. Okay, so this could also just be someone who's suffering from depression, who is like it's like they're trapped in their own mind, they're a victim of their own mind. So that could be the reason why the Queen of Pentacles is taking on a lot more of this responsibility at the moment, because the King of Cups is extremely vulnerable right now. And that's why they feel like they can't do anything alone. That's why they cling to the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe when you went into this endeavor, things were a lot more equal, but the Queen of Pentacles is definitely like taken over the bulk of the responsibility, because the King of Pentacles is just like not capable of, the King of Cups. Yeah, God. And the Six of Pentacles is like, the Six of Pentacles is like giving something physical. So it can be a gift. It can be, it's just something tangible. It can be money. It's like especially money related. So there's like this person, not only can they not give the same energetically, it's like they can't even offer the same financially. So they're in like a financial bind too. Page of Pentacles, but it's like they expect, it's like they're not willing to give, but they're willing to receive. It's like they expect you to keep on giving to them even if they don't give back. I don't know, like this is not, I'm not saying that the King of Cups is a bad person, but they're definitely a, like, it's like they're making their problems your problem, and then they are not reciprocating. Like it's like kind of codependent. It's like this person is codependent on you. Or if you're the King of Cups, then you're the codependent one. But I don't think you'd be here if you were the King of Cups, TBH. Alright, so the Page of Pentacles is expecting. Damn. You got the Six of Wands, which is ego. Nine of Swords. Yeah, so like I think that they put on a front. They really put on a front of like being, they act like they're okay when they're not. Like they're inside, they're actually really quite distraught, like anxious, depressed, insecure. They know that they are not giving as much as you, but it's like they can't admit it out loud. It's like they want to hide that as much as they can with this like bravado. I think that if you called them out on this, they wouldn't admit it. Like if you tried to be like, hey, can you please pull your weight a little bit more? This person might guilt trip, or this person would just straight up deny. Like they would be like, you owe me, when that's clearly not the case. Okay. So what can Palto do about this, huh? What can Palto do about this? I want to know, like, because I don't want to. Okay, the Empress. Oh, this could be... you could be the mom. This could be like... that's a bit more complicated. So if you're a mum and this is like your child who is going through something and they're sort of like fully dependent on you, that's a different thing altogether. That could be the case for some of you. But otherwise, this is someone who's just like really nurturing. It's like, if you're not their mum, it's like they want you to be their mum, or they're treating you like you're their mum, which is not it. Like, you're a very nurturing person, but you don't got to take care of this person. The Tower, yeah, okay. So it's like, this is going to fall apart. This is, the Tower is like an unavoidable ending. It's like an unavoidable destruction. It's like, this whole thing is going to blow up anyway. So this isn't going to last forever. It's definitely coming to an end. The question is, who's going to be standing at the end? Who's going to be affected by this destruction? Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. I think this person is like, they can't change. They can't change their ways. So the relationship is what's going to fall apart here. Like, and this is an inevitable falling apart. Because you can't go on mothering them forever. So they're stuck in a rut and they really want you to be stuck there with them, like looking after them, nursing them out of it. But I really think that the only way that they're going to get out of this rut that they're in is for you to stop mothering them, is for you to move on in life. After you've moved on and they have like no one else that they can mooch off of, it's like, I don't know. Let's see what will happen after, actually. All I'm saying is, you can't fix this person. You can't fix it. And you're going to get tired of it. You're going to leave. Or like the Queen of Pentacles person, they're going to get tired. They're going to go. They're going to leave. They're going to be out of here. They're not going to tolerate it anymore. This could be like a blow up. It could be like a big fight too. So... But I see it's like whatever it is that you guys were working on together, that is going to fall apart. Because it needs two people. Yeah, so like Ace of Cups reversed is like, oh, it's like falling out of love, and it's like revoking feelings. So, yeah. I think that this is like, your friendship will not recover from this ending. Whatever you're working on together will be no more. Three of Cups, yeah, reversed. You're not going to be friends anymore. Definitely not. Like, this friendship is ending. It's over. It's for real over. And they're not your friends. That's clear. Or if it's just one person, they're not your friend. Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, damn, someone's really gonna like blow up. This whole thing is like blowing up. It's not gonna blow over. This person is gonna be really angry that you even address this. Yeah. Well, that's the answer to that, honestly. That's like kind of the end of it. If the friendship's over, then the friendship's over. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't fret over losing someone like this, to be honest. You clearly deserve better. You're a much more stable and nurturing person than this other person deserves. All right. Let's move on to number 3. Okay, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading on the tea on your friend group. Did they have your back? Lies? Gossip? Drama? Okay. So this is just the traditional Rider-Waite. This is the first deck I ever got. This is my baby. I I actually haven't used this one in a long time. Okay. And I do shuffle the entire way through the reading, so feel free to skip the shuffling bits, but I'll probably be talking at the same time as shuffling, and that's just how I work. I don't do the drawing the cards before thing. Oh. I don't do the drawing the cards before thing and then reading like a small pile, because I just sort of keep going until I feel that the reading is over. So I think like drawing a limited amount of cards is like limiting myself and what I can tell you and like the story. Okay. Tell us about Pile 3's friend group. I thank you to my ancestors, angels, and guides. What's the tea on Pile 3's friend group? Oh, damn, there's so much like... Okay. Possessive. We got possessive right off the bat. You know, I didn't expect all of these readings to be like sunshine and roses, but like... I only take one card at a time, sorry. I didn't expect this to be sunshine and roses, but it is interesting to see the toxicity. Yeah, okay, so like really possessive. This is your group of friends. So not necessarily toxic right off the back, but I mean possessiveness is never a good sign. So we got... Oh god, they're holding you back. They want to hold you back from getting what you want. They're holding you back from getting what you want. They're holding on to you and they don't want to let you go. Okay. You could be someone who could easily get what you want, and it's like they don't want you to leave them behind. That's kind of sad. It's not necessarily like toxic or intentional, but that's like they're afraid that you would leave them behind to chase after what you want. Or maybe that's just something that you've been thinking about lately, is like the fact that you would have to leave them behind to get what you want in life. Why is that, huh? Tell me more about Pile 3's friend group. Tell me more about Pile 3's friend group. Tell me about it. Yeah, so this is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is like, it's rejection. It's also like meditating on something. So let's see. Well, I'm sort of getting that maybe you're young and you might want to be moving away somewhere to pursue your dreams. Page of Pentacles, yeah. So this is like, it's like expectations to do with money. This might be like a dream that you have. I'm not seeing any like actively chasing or like moving cards yet, so maybe this is just something that hasn't fully come to fruition yet. Like this could just be something in the back of your mind, where it's like you know that one day you're going to go after this thing. Oh, and then there's the Three of Swords. I think you would be sad to leave them behind. It wouldn't be like they seem like good people, like maybe a bit clingy, but it would be sad to leave these friends behind. It could be that you turned something down as well. Like maybe they advised you not to do something because they knew that it would lead to success. So like this card also means rejection for me, and this is like sometimes this is like something to do with money. This is like an expectation of money. So it's like someone turned down something to do, something that would have brought you money. And now you're sort of like sad, like regretting that. Let's see. Let's get the full picture. Let's get the full picture. Let's get the full picture. Tell me the TM Power Force friend group. I'm hard pressed to get more, so let's see what we've got here. I think they're just holding you back from pursuing your dreams. That's like a main takeaway. They're holding you back from pursuing your dreams. Why is that? You guys are afraid of change. But it could also be, you're afraid of growing apart. Okay, so it's sweet. They're afraid of losing you. It's not out of malice. They're really just afraid of losing you. They're afraid of like growing apart, having like, of like the relationship changing to become colder. So like the Death card is like something changing. Page of Cups reversed is like, it's like detachment. It's like feelings going cold. I would say it's like they're afraid of just losing the friendship that you've got. So maybe they don't have a lot going on for them. Like maybe they're quite happy where they are, and they don't have any big plans to pursue anything. Whereas you feel quite differently. It's like there's something that you want to do. There's like a dream that you've got here that you want to pursue. But you could also be afraid of losing them. But there's definitely, definitely some clinginess. That was 2 cards. Holding on to each other. Why are you afraid to let go, huh? So the 8 of Swords is, it means it's like all in your head. So that wouldn't necessarily happen. It's just something that you guys, it's like an imagined fear. Yeah, I don't think that would actually happen. That's just what they're afraid of happening. The relationship would definitely change if you moved away, or if you... There's no like moving away cards, which is interesting. It's like the relationship would change if you took an opportunity. But it's not like it would go sour. It's more like, again, this is a person that's being like held in place by like something, being held in place by these people, and also being held in place by the fear of like losing people. So it's like a mutual situation where the friend group is afraid to lose you and you're afraid to lose them, or like you're afraid of like losing touch with them or growing out of them, growing apart. Okay. Oh yeah, so there definitely is, so like I was saying, the 8 of Cups is someone leaving, someone going on a journey. 2 of Cups is making a decision. So yeah, like you're definitely deciding to go after something. Maybe I'm like, I keep hearing like, I'm not even from America, but yeah. Okay, and then the Chariot reversed is like stopping, not doing something. So it's like, do I stay or do I go? Literally. I'm hearing like college, I'm not American, but that could be a concern. Or if you like are in Australia like me and you're considering like moving somewhere for uni, or just like anywhere. Because I'm getting, this is like a young pile. You're pretty young, but if you're not young, this could be just like going after a job opportunity. It's like, do I stay or do I go? Do I leave these people behind? And it's not, maybe it's not even necessarily about, like it's definitely to do with money, but it's like, maybe it's not even necessarily about like chasing a huge, like this might not even pay off. I think that might be part of the concern. It's like, you could go and you could fail. So it'd be a lot easier to stay. Yeah, and so the Lover's card is like again a decision that you're making. The Lover's card reversed is like a broken relationship. It can also mean like not making the right decision. And then the Tower reversed is like something slowly falling apart. So it's like, if you make the wrong choice, like if you don't make the choice that you know is right, I think you already know what the right choice is. That's obviously always going to be to go after your dreams. You should never let people hold you in place. And if you don't pursue what you want to pursue, this relationship is going to fall apart slowly anyway. So it's like you might as well go and get what you want, because this relationship is something that's going to end anyway. It's like that's just how relationships are, you know, like you fall out of, nothing lasts forever. That's the essence of what this is saying. It's like it's going to fall apart no matter what. I would say that this relationship is not built on as sturdy foundations as you think it is. Like, they're not actually... Yeah, so the Knight of Swords is someone who's like fighting for something. So maybe what it is that you want to go after is more related to like social justice or like social issues, or just something that you really care about. Like, this is someone who's like going to fight for something. So it's going to fall apart even if you try and fight for it, but also it was like on unsteady foundation. So there's not really, like, this friendship was built on, you probably will grow up and realize this anyway, like you'll probably mature and realize that these people were not in alignment with you all along. It's just hard to let go right now, but they're sort of like not on the same path as you, like they don't care about the same things that you do. They don't have the same values as you. Knight of Swords is like what you would fight for. Like, they wouldn't fight for what you would fight for. So if you're thinking of going to do something like meaningful, maybe to do with social change, like environmental issues, like if what you want to pursue is something to do with that, and you're afraid that it would put a strain on the relationship, then that's kind of fucked up. And that might be harsh, but they're not your true friends anyway, if that's the case. I mean, and that is too harsh, I can already tell. So you guys are true friends, you've obviously had good times together. But if your values don't align, it's like, and especially if they're not willing to support you, especially if they're going to be clingy and like try and hold you back out of like fear of losing you, I think that's just a sign that you should always pursue what you care about over these people who don't necessarily understand what it is that you need. You know, you haven't gotten any like crazy like betrayal, lies or anything like that. I genuinely think that they're not trying to hold you back. It's not intentional. They're just like really afraid of losing what you guys have, because I can see that you guys have something quite lovely right now. It's like you guys have good times, you know? And that's obviously why they're afraid of losing it. They could feel like, it's like the friendship group feels like they just belong together, like they're stuck together. There's just really clinginess going on. That's what I keep hearing like over and over. Justice, yeah. So that's why I think that you, again, that's like, it's like you guys could disagree over like social issues, or you might just be outgrowing a mindset that they're still in. You could, yeah, I think you're just like learning more about the world, and you're realizing like just somewhere else is calling to you where you know you could learn more. But yeah, fairness, justice, like I always think social justice, especially with the Knight of Swords, it's like someone who's fighting for social justice. And then you did get the Seven of Swords. Okay, cool. So, this is like someone doing something unfair. Like sneaking around. Oh! It's like they, oh my god, that's a bit nasty. Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles is like long-term dreams. It's like they don't want you to have this like long-term stability. It's like they think it's almost unfair. That's so weird. Why do they think that? Why do they think that? What's going on? Justice. Justice can also mean like the law, but I'm not getting that. Unless someone's like doing illicit stuff, unless someone's doing like stuff that's like, I wouldn't say like outright criminal, but it's like sort of on the fringes of the law, where it's like not technically legal. This together looks like illicit activity, and it's like not stable in the long term. Maybe you're sort of realizing that there's stuff that your friends are doing that you don't want to get involved with, like maybe it's more serious than you thought. This could be as simple as, like, I'm not saying substance abuse or anything like that, but this could be as simple as like your friends maybe are into shoplifting, or maybe they're just into something that you're starting to realize is wrong. You're just starting to realize that something that they're doing is wrong, and you don't really want to be involved in that anymore. It's like you're definitely outgrowing this. Like, you don't want that to be part of your long-term story. So I would say that your friend group, while you love them, they definitely are doing something wrong. That could be just morally wrong in terms of like your moral compass, and not necessarily illegal. I'm really getting like maybe like social justice stuff. I'm just going to outright say like maybe there's a touch of racism. There could be some sexism. They could maybe not support some of the movements that are happening right now. Maybe they don't support Black Lives Matter. Maybe they don't support, if you're from a different country, maybe they are on the wrong side of, in your opinion, maybe they're on the wrong side of history in some way. I'd just say it's definitely about values not aligning anymore. You're outgrowing their value system. You should fight for what you believe in. You should go after what it is you want, because this relationship is ending anyway. It's like, if it doesn't end now, it's going to end later, because this stuff is not going to go away. Like, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it sort of like falls apart. I would say it's better to end things amicably. Not let them hold on to you, like try and keep you in their little clique. Anything else that you want to say to Pile 3? Is there any closing messages for Pile 3? Any closing messages for Pile 3? Any closing messages for our beautiful Pile 3s? I'm proud of you guys. You should definitely be proud of yourselves too. Go after what you want, baby. Go after what you want. The YouTube tarot lady said so. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they really just don't want you to go after what you want. That's so crazy that they came out. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Oh. God. Okay, well, you got the Ten of Swords, which is betrayal. You got the Nine of Cups reversed, which is, yeah, like, they don't support you. They don't support you. They really don't. Like, damn, I'm disappointed in them. Honestly, I see just like the longer things go on, like the more time goes on, the less they're going to support you. Like, that's what's going to drive this whole relationship over the edge. It's like you're going to grow apart, because they're going to support you less and less and less as you come more into your own, as you realize what it is you care about, what you want to fight for, what you think is right. So they are not going to support you. These bitches going to betray you. It's like they're not going to invest in you. Like, they won't endorse you to other people. And because the Seven of Swords came out here, like, definitely talking shit. They were not doing that now. That's something that would happen gradually over time. Especially if you go after what you want, you probably find out, like, they are going to, like, if you go away to chase your dreams and then you come back, it's like the whole vibe will be different. They'll be like, oh, there's the bitch that betrayed us. It's like, yeah, like, they think that they see it as like you betraying them to leave, which is like pretty messed up. That's what I'm seeing about the possessiveness as well. It's like they really don't want what's best for you. Yeah, like and I don't think that they realize this again, but like it's like they are actively holding you back from your own happiness, and they are actively, it's like they think they know what's best for you, but they clearly don't. Or like, if you've expressed what it is that you want in life, they just think it's not viable. They think that you shouldn't go after it, which isn't true. So definitely go after what it is that you want, and do not, don't let people hold you back. Don't let bitches hold you back. Oh, all right. Thank you. That is the end. I don't know how to end this shit. I'm just going to press the button.